MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Texas Rangers. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Number 41 is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Number 36 digs in here for his first appearance. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Matt Carpenter takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, 2 strikes on him now. 0-2, here it comes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He's running towards second. High and deep to right center. Back goes Gomez to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And the run will score all the way from first. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple. Matt Holliday will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne. First pitch on its way. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. The tag, and he is out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Brandon Moss set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Fouled straight back. Hit hard towards second. And a self-defense move there at second as he tried to knock it down, but that gets on by him. Holliday around third being waved in. And a relay to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up. Elvis Andrus comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 1, shortstop, Elvis.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Center fielder giving chase. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Carlos Gomez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Throw gets him, 2 down. Adrian Beltre gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And that's waved at and missed, 1-1.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded to short. He's got it. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. Johnny Peralta makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Shot towards second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Mike Napoli will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Batting eighth,
Giovanni Soto comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this one gets away. That could be a run. And it is a run. Runner at third here, nobody out. And he's retired here, one away. Now to the plate, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And now there's ball four as this goes straight to the backstop. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. Number 41 digs in now with two already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
Well, runs often come in bunches, Matty, and we're going to have to see if that's the case right.
In to score is the runner from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Number 36 steps in now.
number 36.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. 3 runs already home here. Grounded up the first baseline. Moreland's there, and he is out on the tag. Matt Carpenter strides into the box, and let's see if he can keep it going after the RBI triple his first time up.
And hopefully that triple is the kick that he needed to get him out of that slump that he's in. Let's see if he can keep it going now. Grounder
hit hard down the first baseline. And Moreland will take this one to the bag himself, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Ian Desmond, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now at the plate, Rougned Odor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Line to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jonathan Lucroy is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Matt Holliday is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
The windup and the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Chu is there. He's got it one away. At the plate, Brandon Moss. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third. Into the windup and the pitch. Johnny Peralta is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. All even now. 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Gomez has a read on it, and that's the third out. Mitch Moreland digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bounced weakly near the plate, but that one rolls foul. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Under it is the center fielder. 1 out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Shin-Soo Choo. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Taken in by Carpenter, in time to first, and there are 2 away. Billy Hamilton digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get him.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Mike Napoli is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
For St. Louis, designated hitter, Mike Napoli.
Bullet back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. Giovanni Soto stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And now with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. To short, hit hard. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Stephen Piscotty digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Tap fouled at home plate. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Chu. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Number 41 will dig in. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Elvis Andrus will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. That's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. 1 gone in the Texas 4th, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Number 36 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Number 30.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, even though he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 70% of the batters he's faced, the rest of his game has not been sharp, and he's not pitching well.
Rocket to third, but Beltre is able to get his glove up and spear this one out of midair for the first out.
Now batting, second base.
Matt Carpenter steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Matt Holliday will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Chu, still going back. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Stepping in, Brandon Moss. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Ian Desmond. And they'll need him to get something going here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And a rather easy first out. Rugna stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls we've had all game, Matt. It's been a pretty feeble effort offensively for his side.
1-0 pitch is a circle change, swung on and missed. 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Piscotty is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Jonathan Lucroy is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. Johnny Peralta will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Hamilton. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Mike Napoli steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And this is foul tipped at the plate, and you could hear that ring off Napoli's mask that time. Ouch. A little low. It's 2-2. Still 2-2. 3-2 now. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hamilton is after it. And that's the first out of the inning. Giovanni Soto will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
Nice.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Stephen Piscotty. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swing and a miss. 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Mitch Moreland, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And Peralta's throw is in time for out number 1. Shin-Soo Choo stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Left fielder coming on. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Billy Hamilton in now, popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Under it now is Holiday, and he's got it no problem to end the inning. Number 41 stands in.
Leading
First
off for
offering
St.
on
Louis,
its way.
center fielder, number 41.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Chu moves over, makes the play, one away. Number 36
Now batting,
steps into the box.
Number 36.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
Now batting,
Into the box
baseman,
now, Matt Carpenter. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Smoke toward the hole, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Matt Holliday will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Matt Holliday.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Hamilton over to his left, and that ends the inning.
It's time.
Leading off the inning, Elvis Andrus. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at-bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Grounded to third. Peralta's there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Carlos Gomez will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
The third
Adrian Beltre will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Brendan Moss comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Very high, 2-1. Chop foul right at home plate. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2. Good battle. Count remains full. Got him swinging in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Johnny Peralta digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Hit hard to the right. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Mike Napoli ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Belted high and deep into right center. Gone! A solo home run for Mike Napoli. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
A solo home run for Giovanni Soto, as this lead swells to 7-0. And this is bounced foul near the secret weapon, Jose Oquendo, in the third base coaching box. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that'll get down for a base hit. Number 41 steps in now. Fiona Keller will come on now in a mop-up
for the Rangers.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hamilton on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Ian Desmond will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if you can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
And on one pitch, he's retired. Rougned Odor will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the 0 for so far.
Hit out towards second. Carpenter is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Jonathan Lucroy will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Number 36 stands in. Here's the first pitch to him.
Shortstop, number 36.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Just a touch outside, 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the 9th. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Carpenter. He singled his last time up. High in the air and deep to left center field. Hamilton going back at the track. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Holliday.
So a solo shot here to left center field as they've widened this lead to 8 now. But a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. In now, Brandon Moss. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Chu ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. The relay, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. Now batting, Johnny Peralta, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. 2 out here and a runner at second. And it's quickly 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. Mitch Moreland will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Shin-Soo Choo will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Hit down the line at first. To his left, Morris. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Billy Hamilton will stand in here as the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game. Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, I'll say he's a pretty good candidate.